So today we're going to do a ritual associated with the Tower card. So the Tower, when it comes up in a reading or when you do a card pull and it appears, has some kind of negative interpretations, even though it's not always a negative card. Mostly it refers to a sudden, unexpected change, a big change or a surprise. I also tend to put a spin on it to get out of my head, because the lightning is striking the crown of the tower and knocking the little people down to their ground level. Generally, it is interpreted as that something that is built on false ideas or false beliefs is going to fall apart. And so that's kind of the image that I stick with. It ends up meaning that preconceived notions are dispelled and that there's humility, that it's a humbling, tumbling kind of vibe. The thing is that part of it is about not resisting change, but also depending on where it comes up in the reading, there's a level of being prepared for the danger or the chaos, and to either avert the tower or to prepare for the tower. And so today's ritual is around that preparing for the worst kind of idea and possibly averting the worst, right? So we have things around our homes that are intended to help keep us safe or to be there in an emergency should we need it. And often it's really normal for us to kind of put those things where they belong and never check on them again. So you'll see in the video, I'm checking a fire extinguisher, I'm checking a first aid kit, and I'm looking at the smoke detectors that I've just replaced the batteries in and replacing those, putting them back up on the ceilings. That's a really important element to being prepared for some sort of disaster, even if the disaster never strikes. And I do a lot of that here in New Mexico in terms of fire safety, but also it's just, it's kind of like adulting. It was hard to come up with a ritual for something big changing in our lives, but it is possible to have a doing around preparing for expecting the unexpected. And that's what I have in mind here with this particular set of actions. Let me know what you think of this, if it feels enough like a ritual or not. To me it does, but I might have a different take on this than you do. Thank you.